Hello, my name is Margaret Rhodes, and this is my self-reflection video for public speaking. First question, what were your feelings about public speaking or presenting before attending this course? Sheer anxiety and terror. I do not like standing before large groups of people for any reason, and I have a strong fear of being judged. I don't like putting my thoughts out there for more than one or two people at a time, so public speaking pretty much embodies that entire fear. Question 2. Do you have any public speaking experience before this class? Very little. I have spoken publicly before, but that was for a few class projects and a drama class grade. I haven't really done any public speaking outside of a school situation. Do you feel comfortable with your communication skills? Not verbally. When I was little, I had the Elmer Fudd type of problem pronouncing R's. And when I get excited, I talk fast and I start tripping over words again. I stutter start, I fill in sentences with noise, and I have a very tangential thought process. I'm much more articulate when I have a chance to write out what I want to say, because I'm much more confident in my writing skills. Do you have any performance experience? Only a high school drama class and a few other school plays since second grade. I was always either a background dancer, in the choir, or had no speaking lines. What were your delivery challenges during week 1, 2, 3, and 4? And did your delivery improve? I feel I dealt with the same issues every week, mostly tripping over my own words, wasting time trying to perfect the segments I was recording, and then rushing to finish up the project in time to submit it. I also had trouble remembering to do my response posts. What did you learn about visual presentation? What were your presentations like before the class, and what are your presentations like now? I have learned that I am quite out of practice with iMovie. I haven't used it for several months, and I came into this class embarrassingly rusty. Were you nervous during any of your presentations? Yes. I was nervous during all of my presentations. Even after I managed to get through recording and putting it together, I'd have to psych myself up just to post it on YouTube, and then repeat that process before posting the link to my classmates. What kind of feedback did you offer your classmates, and were you offering written response or video feedback? I opted for the written response, and I forgot to do several of the response posts, actually, but I tried to point out ways to improve overall first impressions without sounding too rude. Did you spend time practicing your speeches, and how much time? I spent hours practicing my speeches. I recorded segment after segment, read through my speech script numerous times aloud, and re-recorded things just to change a little bit of inflection or pacing, and I'm still not satisfied with how they turned out. Did you have any delivery or technology errors in any of your presentations, and how did you deal with these errors? I had an issue with echoey audio in my last video. I was having trouble moving a QuickTime audio-only file to iMovie, and I was low on time, so I re-recorded it on GarageBand, but I couldn't get rid of the echo. Other than that, I didn't find any problems. What speech project did you enjoy the most, and which one did you enjoy the least? I enjoyed the industry professional speech the best, despite the audio issues, because it was on a subject I actually liked. I disliked the media speech. I'm not happy with how the recordings came out, and I had a lot more I wanted to say about that particular movie, but the speech got really long. What did you learn from TED? Well, from TED, I learned that joking around with your audience isn't as bad as my 8th grade English teacher made it seem. It's possible to connect to your audience through humor, and it's quite easy. What did you learn from Sir Ken Robinson? From Nancy Durate? From Gar Reynolds? From Sir Ken Robinson, I learned that humor does have a place in public speaking. From Nancy Durate, I learned that visuals will help keep your audience interested. And from Gar Reynolds, I learned to keep the information on my slides summarized and to the point. What do you think is your biggest delivery challenge overall? I think my biggest delivery challenge has been keeping my pace slow. I tend to talk faster when I'm excited or anxious, and that's when I start tripping over words. What is your greatest strength in terms of presentations? The actual writing of the speech. I'm best at planning out what I want to say, not so much at actually saying it. How would you rate your public speaking presentations in this month on a scale of 0 to 5? I'd rate my presentations around 2.5, maybe 3. They're not the best. What are your feelings about presentations after your experiences this month? Well, I'm less anxious about public speaking overall. I'm not entirely over the fear, but I'm not as fearful. That's the end of my self-reflection video. Thanks for your time.